It's a stormy day today. Which would actually be lovely, except that we received some bad news about this tree. The neighbors want to cut it down. Actually, they have already signed the contract. They have, of course, chosen the worst part of the year to do this, when all the birds and the squirrels are nesting. I am going to go and see them today and see if I can make them change their minds, but I don't think that will happen. They are worried that the tree is a liability, and they have already signed the contract, so but we'll see. I'll try. Of course, they also waited until we had completed the fence and did all the plantings. I know it doesn't look like much yet, but there is actually for several $100s worth of plants underneath that tree. So and you know, mostly I'm just very upset. For people who have no regards for nature and the life around them. If they would at least have done it in January, it would not have been so traumatic. I will really be trying to plant as much as I can this year to offset the loss of a tree. But it's hard to replace decades of growth in such a huge tree. It gives so much food and shelter. Well, it's time to let the chickens out. I forgot to do it this morning. Well, the buckwheat is coming up very nicely. And that's pumpkin. I'm going to close the gate so that the chickens don't come onto the patio. They are waiting. They know when I close that gate, that means they can get out. Hi, ladies. Ooh, it is dark. Hi. And some chickens are less intelligent than others. These two always have a problem finding the door, which is quite funny. Ooh, it's getting quite cool. I'm going to open the other door. We actually have two coops. There's the old one here, and then a second one that we can close up when we have little chicks. But right now we don't, so I leave it open. Gives them even more space. And we put plastic on so that we don't get any rain inside. But that one needs to be thrown out. Let's look if we have any eggs. We have very secure hatches and doors because we get raccoons. Two eggs today. And it's starting to rain. Hi. Everything is going very quickly now. And I saw yesterday that we have a lot of... Sorry, I'm trying to close the gate with just one hand. I still don't know what that is. Keeps going and going and... Yes, we have artichokes. I don't know if you have ever had an artichoke straight from the garden, but... Can't wait. They'll get quite a bit bigger than that, so I'm going to wait a little before harvesting. There is more coming. The grapes are doing great. We planted this one last spring. So I'm really hoping we'll get some flowers and fruit this year. I am really going to miss that tree.